First of all, it tastes great.
This week, we're getting things cracking at our local pistachio harvest with Wonderful Orchards president Rob Raceborough.
During harvest, you get the satisfaction of harvesting a nourishable crop that people enjoy, and you feel good because you're giving people a healthy alternative to some of the other things we put in our bodies.
This year, the amount of pistachios that are being produced is absolutely nuts.
We think we're going to set a new record for the industry, and we'll produce over 1 billion pounds in the state of California.
Kern County is one of the highest yielding places in the world for pistachios. From our soil to the weather, the Central Valley is the perfect growing climate for this nutritious snack.
What's key in pistachio production is our cold winters, and then we have long, hot growing seasons, which we might not all appreciate from a human perspective, but trees love it. That's why it's an ideal condition, perhaps one of the best in the world for pistachios.
Harvest kicks off usually around the beginning of September and lasts about a month or so. The pistachios are harvested in a few shifts because, just like people, these nuts aren't ready all at once. To get the pistachios off the trees, a shaker grabs onto the trunk and rustles them from their branches. Then the nuts fall into bins and are transferred to a processor. After that, they're finally ready to take center stage at your grocery store.
It goes beyond just creating a crop that we can sell and make money. It's really, we all are dedicated to making healthy foods. All of our products are healthy and beneficial to people, but also giving back to the people that work for us and do all this hard work every year.
This has been an episode of Farm to Fork with Allie Triolo.
Everyone, welcome back. We're with Allie, and we just saw that amazing story talking about pistachios, which we're making something great with it.
We are making a delicious salad. It's called the Wonderful Salad after Wonderful Pistachios. We're also using another one of their products, Palm Wonderful pomegranate seeds. So we're going to start this salad with a base of Lacinato Kale. Now, I know that sounds a little out there, but it's really not. It looks like this at the grocery store. You can see it's this beautiful dark leafy green, but it has this tough ribbing, and that's what you don't want to put in the salad because it's just kind of hard to eat. So, Vanessa, what I want you to do is I want you to take the leaves off this stem.
Okay.
So that's what you're going to do when you're making your salad, which is what I've done here. So you work on this, and then I'm going to work on the kale. So a lot of people complain about kale. They say, "Ooh, it's so tough, it's hard to eat." Here's the trick: you're not treating it first. So I have half of a beautiful lemon, and I'm just going to squeeze it on. And in cooking, your best tool is your hand. So once you squeeze half this lemon on, you're going to get in there like this with your best tools, and you're just going to kind of crunch this kale. And I know it seems weird, but this is how you get that soft, luscious texture and the kale that you find at a restaurant that's actually appetizing compared to, what people may want to make at home. So, by the way, when you're done with this, you're just going to chop it up in fine shreds, and I'll show you a little piece here. Just totally bite-sized.
Okay.
So, what I did now to build this base is we're going to put this out on this beautiful platter. I know most people serve their salads in bowls, but I am a huge fan of putting it on a display-worthy piece.
So pretty
you can see the ingredients, you know what's in it. There's nothing left to the imagination. So what I did last night is I roasted up a sweet potato with paprika for a little bit of smoky flavor, fresh rosemary, olive oil, salt, and pepper. So this is that complex carb, and sweet potatoes actually help acne. So if you have any breakouts, I know with the mask, people complain a lot around their chin. Sweet potatoes, believe it or not, are going to do the trick. So this is just going to be the first part of your base here. Gosh, I'm out of breath. This is like,
you're doing
I'm excited.
great.
I'm ready to eat this thing. Okay, so first we're going to do sweet potato. Then I do about 2/3 cup of pomegranate seeds, and these just look like ornaments. They're like Christmas jewels. So these are beautiful, and they add a little pop of sweetness here. So I love that. And if you've never had this is a date. Have you ever had a date? Here, taste it.
Have I had a date? No, let me try it.
It's like nature's candy. It's kind of like caramely, wouldn't you say? It's delicious, and it's going to go so well with the salty goat cheese and with the salty pistachio. So I like to lay some dates down. It's so good. And if you're a little worried, don't worry. They come pitted. They come in the refrigerated section. It's called a pitted medjool date. And again,
to get them like that, did you chop them up prior to?
So they're a little bit like maybe bigger than a quarter. And you can honestly stuff them with peanut butter, with chocolate. They are great for dessert or for a salad like this. So now I take my goat cheese, and this is how I started Farm to Fork with you guys.
Love goat cheese.
I talked about how goat cheese was a much better cheese to eat. It's great for people that kind of have an intolerance to lactose because it's much easier for your body to break down. So this adds a great creaminess, a saltiness to kind of these sweeter ingredients like the pomegranate or the date. And now we're going to do our red onion. And again, this adds a little bit of bite. And it's just so pretty. Look at these colors.
Yummy.
You're seeing purple and red and orange. I mean, to me, this screams fall, but it also screams Christmas. It screams the holidays, which I am all about right now. So finally, of course, we have our beautiful pistachios. They add a great crunch. Think of this as like a substitution for a crouton because you're getting this. They're going all over the place, but that is just fine. So now I want to make my dressing. This is very similar here. Let's clear this out of the way so you can see here. Very similar to my apple cider vinegar, or vinaigrette rather, that I made when I did my Kern County chicken salad. So it's just about a 1/4 cup of olive oil. And this is just a great base for anything. You're getting that great healthy fat. And then I do 2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar. And you can measure this exactly. You can eyeball it, whatever you're comfortable with. And then to really bump up that festive fall holiday flavor, just a tablespoon of 100% pure maple syrup. This adds a great amount of sweetness. And then my favorite ingredient, which is in all my salad dressings, a little Dijon mustard, and then of course salt and pepper. So this is so simple. As you can see, the ingredients, they're so clean. It's just something very festive that you can make. Just whisk this up, and then I love to just drizzle it on at the end. So you can see how this looks so beautiful. This would be a great addition to maybe your Thanksgiving table. It could be so fun for a luncheon with your family that you're going to have this fall. So do you want a little bite?
Yes, I want to bite. Of course I want to bite. That looks
I just
so
made everyone
yummy.
in studio their lunch today. So I'm just going to scoop this up for you here. And then you guys can totally toss this in a bowl. That's totally fine. Probably less spillage that way.
Okay, I gotta taste this.
All right, you can take a taste, and your lunch is served. So all of these are great ingredients for you. Pistachios have tons of protein, tons of antioxidants. You really don't even need the meat in this dish because you have the complex
I gotta get
carbs.
another bite.
It's okay.
I didn't get it.
It's okay, no problem. So if you want to make this recipe, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, or you can go to my website, and it's all up there.
Allie, sorry, I was like chewing. That is so good. Per usual, it is so yummy.
Thank you.
And what I love also is that I've been told that when it's really colorful and pretty like that, it's always going to be delicious and healthy. So
eat the rainbow. And
yes,
you'll be set.
eat the rainbow. Allie, thank you so much for being with us.